Guys, wanted to do a video. It's been a while. I got a new phone. I do everything from my phone. Here is the Harman Kardon 800 Plus. Here's the case. This is a new project. When I say project, I mean, you know, it's not like it's a nice wood case there. It's not like it's a real super project, because I know it just doesn't need a whole lot, except for wait till you see the inside of this thing. I want to give Don, I'm a junk collector, a shout out. He sent this to me and the shipping was outrageous, and I wanted to tell him I appreciate it. I have something I'm going to send to him when I get some money together and stuff. But here's a quick look at it. Thank you so much, Don. I just want to say thanks a million, man. I owe you, bro, and I'll send you something nice. Here, give me about a month, 3 weeks, something like that. Check out his channel. I'll try to figure out how to put a link in there. Junk collector. His name's Don. Great videos. A whole bunch of subscribers and videos. He's very interesting stuff. I watch this stuff all the time. This is from him. Thanks, Don. Anyway, I've always wanted a real quad. I've got some surround sound stuff, but I like the quad. I know it's more of a pain in the butt and all that, but I just wanted to show you this guy. I really like it. I like the decoder in it. Very interesting, different sounds you get in stereo. Well, I've heard, I haven't tried it out yet, but so here's what you got, and these are splittable front to back, bass and treble, which is neat. And then I'm not really sure what this discrete is. I'm running auxiliary 1, which is oh, discrete might mean a multiplex. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so you got your high cut, low cut, muting, of course, and then contour, which is cool, is I think it just drops the mids. It's kind of like a loud tape monitor, tape 2 monitor, and then front and rear speakers, main and remote, which confuses me about the Marantz. If you've ever seen the Marantz video, this is also says main and remote on it. Oh, and an update on the Marantz 1060 is, guys, the guy found the power amp for that thing, so I'm taking that tri-path amp out, putting the real power amp back in the Marantz, and I'm going to recap the whole thing. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. He sent me a picture of it the other day. So anyway, enough of this bullshitting about that. Let's check it out and see if it works. Then we'll take a look at the inside. I know it needs a recap, and I've got a couple of little issues with this thing. I wanted to show you on the remote speakers, one side, not sure if it works. You have to have 4 inputs for CD players, so I don't have splitters, so I tested it out. And here's what I'm reading in DC on one of the outputs. I'm getting 26.3 volts DC coming out of, I think it's DC. No, actually I'm getting 57.3 volts of AC coming through on, let's see how I've got it gator clipped here. So almost 60 volts of AC current coming through. That's why I always use test speakers. These little guys I replace the tweeters in them there. My little test speakers. So yeah, that's what we're getting, 60 volts of AC coming through on the right channel of the right. So here's the left. I've got my remote speakers hooked up. Let's see what happens. I got a CD playing here. Let's go back to the old Sharp CD player and fire it up, see what happens. I hear sound. No, that's just the cool. That's just the main. Yeah. Sounds pretty good. Test speakers. And the balance. Right, left. Now, if you'll notice, it's got a little distortion in the bottom end. No distortion in the top in mids. I don't know what that means. Capacitor, or does that mean transistors on the way out? It's got the awesome NECs in it, which Sansui uses, that I've got in my Sansui stuff over there. That's all original from '78. Still works the exact same number, which doesn't mean anything really, but anyway. What I thought was strange too is when you've got these speakers turned off, the remote speakers turned off. And I would expect this right here to do nothing, and you get right channel. So that's kind of weird. Kind of weird. I better switch some songs around. I don't have enough music hooked up here.
Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning now.
So it works. Thanks, Don. Cool case. Just needs a little bit of love, and all wood. Got a nice big HK that is really good on cooling, it seems like. Let me show you the back side of this thing, because I know you're probably wanting to eat up pretty bad, wanting to see the inside of it, so just bear with me. I'll try not to make this video too long. There went a speaker. Alright, here's the back. This got broken in shipping, which is not a problem. I can fix that. But a lot of interesting stuff on the back here. CD4 separation pots on the back. And here's what I'm running in right now, the CD player. In fact, I better turn that off or switch it around before I get in trouble. So you've got 4 independents, which I really like. Phonomagnetic. Dolby. 4-channel FM out. And I've got a multiplex out on that, but I figured I could put it in, but I don't have a multiplex in on this. Stereo threshold. Mute adjust, and then when you flip this over to stereo, you're using the I guess whatever transistor shorted is throwing juice. Watch, see it coming through right there? Just see it. Can you see that? So yeah, that's 60 volts, and so in 4-channel plugged into the mains here, it seems to be okay. Wait a minute, what was that? Oh, that was the back on the mains. That's messed up. Actually, I haven't tried the remote yet. So, what it looks like, yeah, okay, my bad. I know what I got then. It's very strange that it... Okay, and I'm gonna have to flip over to here next and try those and see if they have distortion or not. We'll do that in another video, because I don't care if one or the other works. Let's take a look at the inside of this thing. It's absolutely insane. All the pots, of course, are quadrupled. There's the inside of the joystick, which is kind of cool. I've already cleaned all this, and let's see if I can switch this while I get in trouble. But all the displays work. Look at the amount of friggin' capacitors in here that have got to be changed, though. Wow. I think that's just the tuner. No, this is the tuner here. I guess that's... Yeah, I guess that's the preamp or input board. Look at the amount of capacitors in this thing. It is loaded with electrolytics, man. Down in there, let me get some light so you can see. Too much light, but I mean, this thing is freaking unbelievable. 2-gain tuning capacitor. Let me turn this off so I don't get busted here, because it's a lot of work to make these videos and upload them. And I don't even know what this front board is yet. I haven't looked at it. Here's the power amps. You got 2 transistors here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. These are not, none of them are warm. Not really running it. Look at the filters. 5 of those, and then 2 power supplies. So it's really got 2 power supplies. I've never heard of this brand, Marcom. I actually never heard of those. I mean, they're not swollen. They're not warm. I actually did bring it up on the Variac. I know that probably was unnecessary, but I did. But it looks like it's wired really nicely. I mean, let me give you a show on the other side here. But yeah, it's really got 2 power supplies in it. Yeah, it looks like it's made pretty well. I don't know if you noticed the fusing on the back. It's got some kind of, I think these are cheap Sanyo, if I'm not mistaken, Sanyo. But the switches and everything are tight. But I think those right there, and I'm not even sure what those are for, those transistors there. Or maybe they're... Did you hear that? Okay, that was something I stepped on. I thought I heard something frying. Anyway, everything is separately fused, power fuse, and then 4 fuses. All those, and I checked them, they're all good. But what a beast. And you heard it running. Thanks, Don, you're the man. Next project is, anybody have any info on these, please let me know. I'll talk to you soon, guys. I'll have some more videos coming up.